Hello, hello, hello. Autoimmune Prepper here. Happy, what is this, Thursday, January 13th, 2022. I hope everyone is having a great Thursday. If you're new to my channel, let me say welcome. Thank you for being here. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that way when I do put out videos, you are notified. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now, I did a video the other day, and I don't know if I mistakenly had the comments off, or you couldn't you couldn't leave a comment, because I noticed there were a few views but no comments. So I'm assuming maybe I did something in uploading the video, and by accidentally made it to where you couldn't leave comments. So if you wanted to leave a comment, I think I fixed it. I'll encourage you to go back and leave a comment in that video. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, for everybody, give the videos a thumbs up. Once again, I am trying to grow this channel. It is my goal to be more consistent with doing videos, but like I said, I really only want to come on here and do videos when I have something worth talking about. I don't just want to come on here just putting out frivolous information or chit chat. Sometimes I'll do chit chat, but anyway, um, give the videos a thumbs up, share the videos, help me get this channel to grow more this year. Now, without further ado, so in this video, as you see, the title says something along the lines of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But it's talking about people. You can lead people to information and knowledge, but you can't make them think. I believe that's what the thumbnail says. And that is so true. I was sitting up the other night and I was thinking about that. And that is the phrase that came across my mind. Because we are here as content creators and we're constantly pumping out information about prepping, about what's going on. Things can't be any clearer. The writing is on the wall, as clear as this sign behind me. But some people they just want to keep their head in the sand. They don't want to be bothered with it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to know nothing about it. Don't discuss it. I guess they figure if I don't know, if you don't tell me about it, then it doesn't exist. And that couldn't be further from the truth. It exists. These issues exist whether you are paying attention, whether you want them to exist or not. If you drive a car, guess what? Gas is high. That exists. You can stick your head in the sand all you want, but gas is high. Inflation is up. Things are ridiculous everywhere. We have these new variants floating around. That latest one starts with the word flu, and it has a part of the other variant connected to it. Like I said before, I just fell on the floor when I heard that one. I said, okay, stop, just stop. Like, how stupid do they really think we are? But granted, I don't mean call anybody stupid, but there are some people that are absolutely, I won't call them stupid, but I will say you can tell them anything and they just gonna eat it up. It's like this, in my opinion. If they were to say in the next 10 minutes, breaking news, don't wear masks, don't wear masks, they cause, I don't know, havoc, they just don't work. I don't, maybe they will come out with the truth about some stuff. And they just say, just don't do it anymore. Don't. Do you know how many face diapers we'll see falling off in the street? It just be that simple. Because people be like, oh, really? We don't have to wear them? Oh, okay. So let's say they do that, right? And then they come back the next week. Because they just want to play with people. They just want to play with us and see what they can get away with. So they say, okay, they listened, they fell for that. So, powers to be next week. Let's tell them to put them back on. Just to see everybody put them back on. Like Zombie Land. And they do it next week. Breaking news, guess what? You do need to wear them. And actually, you need to wear 4. Put 2 on that really don't do anything, and then you could put an N95 that kind of does something, and one other surgical mask. I don't know. People will actually comply with that. I have to take issue with. So I have when people like misconstrue what you think about the whole C thing, variant, and all this and all that. Now, nobody is saying, or I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, it's not real. What I'm saying is a lot of what they are doing and a lot of what they're saying and a lot of what they are putting out there is baloney. Okay? Because I don't ever want anybody to think I'm insensitive about this situation, but I don't live in a world of fear. I live in a world of being prepared for what could come. So when we have these things floating around out here, I have stuff like this sitting around, immunity that, I'm taking back. I have stuff like this that I am putting into my body. And so I have this one new friend of mine. He thinks I am weird as you know what. That's what he said to me. And that's because I am prepared. And I talk about prepping. So one day he wanted some rubbing alcohol. So underneath my bathroom sink, I have bottles and bottles and bottles of rubbing alcohol. And he thought that was just the weirdest thing. He said, what are you trying to start a store? And I'm like, basically, yes. Because guess what? This all started in 2020 when you know what hit the scene and you couldn't find anything in any store. Everything was out. And so as things started to get back on the shelves, I made a vow to myself, and for me and my family, we will not go without. So they had limits on stuff that you could buy, early on. So every time I went to Dollar Tree, I would grab whatever the limit was, alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, any other stores, whatever. And that's how my prepping journey began. Toilet paper and the like, bleach, dishwashing liquid, laundry detergent, you name it. I said, we will not go without. And so, back to my friend, back to me being weird. So, I have to say this to everybody. Anybody that is prepping, thinking about prepping, ashamed to prep because of what people are going to think. First of all, let me say this. Frank. What other people think about you is none of your business. Again, what other people think of you is none of your beeswax. So, excuse me, I paused the video. I kind of lost my train of thought, but let me get back on track. So, what I wanted to say was I don't care who thinks I'm weird. Guess what? What's going to be weird is when those people that we are trying to give this information to, give this knowledge to on a daily basis. I don't do daily, but there are a lot of channels out there that do daily. And they have ventured not only to talk about prepping, but to educate everyone on what is going on in other parts of the world and in your immediate areas and everywhere. They talk about stores, shelves, inflation, um, uh, the the trucking issues that are getting ready to come about, the drivers having to be V'd up to cross state lines and all this kind of stuff. I mean, it's just gonna be just chaotic. And of course, as preppers, we are not scared or fearful because we have been preparing for such events. Again, we are not preparing for the end of the world. That makes absolutely no sense. Because if the world ends, all the food and water in the world is not going to help, generators or otherwise. So we prepare for issues that are coming up now so that we can stay ahead of the game. That's always my goal, to be 10 steps ahead of what's going on, what could possibly go on. So, my thing is, call me weird all you want, but let me forewarn you. This weird lady, when things happen and you can't get to the store, or you are lacking, or you are in need, you and your family, and I have been preaching to you and giving you information and giving you heads up, don't come knocking on my door, because guess what? You will not get in. You have the same information that I have. If you decided not to take action, I did a video talking about the ant and the grasshopper. If you have chosen to continue to be the grasshopper and not operate like the ant and store up your goods for you and your family, then shame on you. I'm not sitting over here putting in all this work and with an autoimmune illness. Okay. So there's no excuse, especially for able bodied people, completely healthy people. No excuse. If I'm over here putting in work, getting it done little by little, and you are not, you hopping around here like a little grasshopper, and sugar honey iced tea hits the fan, I'm not opening my door. I'm not even gonna look at the peephole if you come knocking at my door, because it's no reason, no excuse for it. Time is the time is now. I'm not a fear monger. I'm just telling you what it is. And now, when you want to come, now when we talk about complying, this is an arena you need to be compliant with. This is where you need to comply, not with this. Comply with being prepared. Comply with storing up water, food, medical, generators, things that are going to help you and your family now. Excuse me. And in the long run, that's what you need to be complying with. So for those people who are watching these videos, if you are still on the fence in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I feel for you. But this weird lady is going to continue to stay on top of uh, making sure my family is well suited. And it's just coming down to the wire to where now you got to be careful on who you even tell certain pertinent information to, because you just don't know who's gonna turn around and like stab you in the back. You got these neighbors. So again, and I get it. It's hard to put a tribe together and find people that you can trust. So I get it. Those of you who are out there that are like completely on your own, I get it. Trust me, because I'm kind of like on my own. It's like everybody I know, for the most part, have this. They beat up family members and few friends. So it's like I tell my daughter, I'm like, girl, I don't know, but we got to stick together. We have this thing we call girl power. So my daughter and I, we are girl power 100%. She's 15. She has her own mind. She's a free thinker. I give her information here, and I give her information here. She can take and do the research, listen at this information, and come to a conclusion on which information makes more sense, right? So, does it make sense that for the C virus, you get V'd up, you get B'd up, which is booster, and you still turn around and could possibly suffer with that very thing that you're trying to avoid contracting, right? So she sees that information and she says, things that make you go, yeah, kind of doesn't make sense. Anyway, I don't want to drag this video out any longer, but I just wanted to put this video out here to say it doesn't matter what people think of you. If you're a prepper, only thing you need to know is if stuff hit the fan, you and your family are good. That's the overall synopsis of this video. People can think you weird all they want, just as long as you know you are prepared. So again, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. So if people want to stay out there thirsty, stay thirsty. We'll keep talking. We'll keep sharing information. But if they want to stay thirsty, hey, I don't know what to tell them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video. For all of my subscribers out there with autoimmune illnesses, disabilities, what have you, just stick in there, hang in there, just one day at a time, because I know we have to take it a little slower as we're doing our preps. But the thing is, just stay the course and you'll be okay. Don't worry about naysayers. That's my message. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up, share the video, and just keep in mind everything that I said. In the comment section, leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. Once again, the prior video that I did, I believe I corrected the comment section. So circle back around and leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. And you guys have a great Thursday. Stay safe out there and continue to prep and stock up. See you guys later. Bye.